They even had Jessica in it, and it looked just like her. They even had the other, it looked just like her. The details, I don't know how they were cloning people back then. I don't think they were. I mean, they must have had a hell of a modeling agency to be like, I need a girl by hand that looks like this, and they did it. And if you look deep enough, you could figure all that out. I used to wear a 25 T-shirt from Jackson's, King of Pop, fucking pop punk, you know. It used to say Jackson's on the front, and it had a 25 on the back. That was another thing. It just kept coming. Two-way sunshine, acid hits, baseball shirt. Yeah, I mean, it's in Curb Your Enthusiasm. It's in The Sopranos. It's everywhere. Sopranos is mind blowing because I'm actually glad I waited 20 some years to see it because now, like I said before, it jogs my fucking memory. And I'm like, first I'm scared thinking about how the fuck did, but then it's just like, wow, I totally forgot about that. They got it all in there. They got fucking Reva in there. Reva's little sister had the same name as. It's fucking fascinating. And then there was some other girl that looked like this other girl that I didn't meet till years later, but you probably know who the fuck. Who knows? But it's out of control. But someone said that shit's a cult. It is a cult. I mean, I grew up in a fucking cult, pretty much. Not like, not like some people did. It's just the underground. My house was divided. I don't think my father had a clue what the other side of the family did. He was kept away from it. So was I. I don't think my father had a fucking inkling of what was going on. It's pretty fucking fascinating. I wish they could have wrote that in, but they never did. They made a they did make a fucking. When I watch a Bronx Tale, Robert De Niro, that reminds me too. It always did. Me and my sister. That was the first thing we ever seen when it came out. We're like, this is kind of like our life, you know. Especially when De Niro was. I swear to God, they lifted it right from. They probably didn't, but I mean, this is the shit I've heard. My father used to tell me and my sister the same thing. I'm your father. you know, I provide for you, not these other people. It's creepy. It's definitely fucking creepy. But that's the way I grew up. It was fucking strange. And only the older ones talked like that with the Italian English words and shit. Yeah, none of the young guys did. By that back then, I mean they were probably 40, 50 years old. They didn't talk like that. But they all the mannerisms and everything is identical. It's New York and Jersey and Philadelphia, you know. So they all yeah acted like that. The older ones in their 60s and 70s used to talk like that. Pretty fucking crazy. I keep having dreams. It was fucked up. I had a dream last night about Renee. I've never dreamt ever since, and that was fucking weird. That was fucking weird. Her birthday would have been next month, and I think all this shit. At least my mind is bringing her back to me or something. And we were just having a typical day. We're fighting about something, about drugs. But it was nice to see and hear her. It was fucked up. And then last week I keep having dreams about my father. It's fucked up because just like Jim Morrison, nobody saw him buried. He used to joke about how he was gonna do that, disappear one day, watch his own funeral. I'm sure he may be dead. He probably is, but it doesn't. I never got to see his body or and he didn't have the type of funeral he always wanted. My father, one year when he was working at a gas station, I was out playing at a club one night. I came home and he was all on the couch, paper white, and TV was off. I'm like, what's the matter? He had gotten a second job at Hess, and somebody came in while he was working with customers and doused themselves in gasoline and lit themselves on fire. They lived. But my father had to go out there and put the guy, put the, I think it was a woman, put the woman out with a fire extinguisher. And the fireman gave him an award. And my father was in Vietnam and he saw a lot of flaming aluminum soap and shit like that. So he was petrified of fire, petrified of it. He knew what fire was, and he had only had one wish, to be buried. Then one day, about 4 or 5 months later, we're reading the paper. We find out that he had supposedly died and was cremated, and that all his Beatles shit, which my father was a ridiculous, ridiculous collector of it, had everything, was all given to his new girlfriend's kid, who in the eulogy write up was supposedly a ginormous Beatle fan. It's like, I don't see how that's possible. He would have given it to me. That's one of the only things we bonded over was the Beatles. Back in Schenectady, I kept looking out the window and seeing this guy, and I kept thinking it was my father walking by the house and just trying to see what was going. He used to do that too. He used to come to our shows and hang out in the back and not tell anybody he was there. It's fucking weird. I had a dream he was talking to me. Because I mean, you see, I mean that's no good. You don't know if he's. I never seen him buried. I never. So when I listen to Ray Manzarek talk about Jim Morrison, I have the same feeling. It's like, how do I know if he's dead? All I know is he wanted to escape this life so badly. Who knows? But something is bringing Renee and my father back to me in my dreams, and I'm not the dreaming type. I don't dream like that. I usually have nightmares. But I'll tell you this: he would not have been um, cremated.